Check, check. And we are back, ladies and gentlemen, live from Las Vegas. It's another edition of Bar Comedy USA News. We give you everything that's happening in bar comedy across the country. Let's start off with some shout outs this week for comedians Larry Smith and Nick Hartley, who had some amazing reviews from the American Legion in Chanute, Kansas. I'm going to bring that up here in a second. I also want to give a shout out to last week's comedians Derek Luna and I think that might have been the week before, Gary Lewis and Dan West, Mike Marvell and Brian Atkinson, Derek Luna and Mike Cateo. They went down to Surf City, North Carolina, and Mr. Direct and John Greer, all last week doing shows on the Pub and Grub Comedy Tour. And a lot of those comedians you can also see in the book America's Best Bar Comics, which is available on Amazon. Comic book, joke book. It's also got some puzzles and games in there. So cool. And we're going to do volume 2 this year as well. And then otherwise, we got a great review. The Chanute, Kansas American Legion, they bring in comedy probably every 3 months on a quarterly basis. They had Larry Smith headlining with Nick Hartley as the feature act. And George over there sent in, text me the other day. Both were great examples of how a comedian can be funny without being vulgar. And Larry did a great job of being racy, but never crossed the line. And that's exactly what you want to do. You want to just toe the line. Bar comedy is for adults only. Just to be clear, bar comedy is for adults only. That's why we go to bars and clubs, over 21, people that are there to have fun. That does not mean every joke has to have a wiener in it. Yeah, you got people drinking. Probably a guy there has been drunk since 1997, but that just doesn't mean you get on stage and just do genital jokes all night long. You expect people to call you a comedic genius. Adults only. People get flipped out about that. It's not raunchy or rude. It's not meant to ruin anybody's night. We just don't want to have to worry about a 10-year-old walking in during the show and asking his parents what a taint is, which has happened. Mommy, what's a taint? If all you've got is blue material, you're dead in the water. You get some laughs, but after a while, it's kind of beating a dead horse. But funny is funny. Whether it's clean or it's dirty, whether it's somewhere in between, it doesn't really matter. Funny is funny. You just need to be able to shift gears when you can. Some people want full tilt raunchy, as hardcore as possible. That's not a lot, but there are some that like that. You just got to know the crowd as you get in there. Develop the ability to read the room. Some audiences are totally down for the filth. And then some of them is like, oh, I want smart humor. But you're also in a bar. So, smart humor with a shot of tequila. And in my experience, a lot of times the most killer jokes you've got don't have a single curse word in them. So go figure. You just want to sprinkle it in. Sprinkle it in, keep their attention, use the art of taboo language as a way to get their attention. The art and science of taboo language. just get their attention, but then you still got to deliver good, clever stuff. We're not performing for the Rotary Club. It is a bar. So have a great time out there. Go see the shows coming up this weekend, the Pub and Grub Comedy Tour. We're going to be in South Dakota and elsewhere throughout the month. And you can go to barcomictix.com. And then, of course, I'm super stoked to be a part of the World Series of Comedy. And the main event is happening in Las Vegas. And that is September 21st through the 27th. And whether you can be there in person or not, it would be great if you can be. If you're coming out to Vegas, come see the World Series of Comedy at the LA Comedy Club at the Strat. If you're not coming out to Vegas, book a trip out to Vegas. Come see the World Series of Comedy, the main event at the LA Comedy Club inside the Strat, September 21st to the 27th. And the tickets are at VIPTicketHub.com. And if you absolutely want to be defiant and refuse to book a trip out to Vegas September 21st to the 27th for the main event of the World Series of Comedy, if you absolutely don't want to book a trip out here, we still got you covered. You can watch the live stream from anywhere in the world. Anywhere in the world, you can watch the live streams, and that's donation only. So right there, the comfort of your couch. You can be a part of all the action. And then I'll be talking more about it in the days to come. But that's it for today. Comment below where you're watching from, where you're listening from. Let me know. I'll let you know when we're coming to a town near you. Thank you to the comedians once again. We'll see you soon. That's what's happening in bar comedy across the country. God bless America.